because of his position in the group and the way he's played to date, having lost both of his other matches. Whereas Ronnie, well, as you say, Dave, that's only the second frame he's lost all day, so caught that much too thickly. And wow, does the pink go? Does the pink?
In the 3 matches he's played. Hasn't played in the Championship League in this format. 2016 his last appearance. And I think it's significant that he's here. He's trying to keep, and you only do that by playing. And that's competitive play. He lost to John Higgins in the Masters last month.
20.
John Higgins playing the best snooker I've seen from him. Well, for many a year. I think it's frames to 3.
It was a wonderful match, and I think it came along understandably sort of feeling a little bit fed up of things, but if you're a snooker fan, that's just a terrific viewing.
38.
Higgins, of course, already. First one.
So Walker queuing now, but shouldn't be difficult. This black hasn't proved to be absolute A game, whereas Ronnie,
56.
he seems very settled and large.
O'Sullivan is coming in fresh today. And he's looking very good now, not only to level up, but possibly taking a blue. So Ali's money is safe for now.
66. 74.
The pink will pot anywhere. Ronnie could play cannon here into them and has done. He expected.
So can he make his... I know there'll be so many people watching who play snooker to sort of club standard, maybe have never made a century, who marvel at the way Ronnie O'Sullivan goes about it, the speed, the accuracy.
A
lot of people feel that still rack them up with the best of them.
99.
Brilliant stuff.
100.
So it was a very edgy first frame, which Selby eventually won on the pink. This has been career century 1083. He's 22nd this season, 4th of the day. He means business here. He's not come here for a bash up. He's come to play the sort of snooker that it's not going to drop. But 125 will do very nicely. A dashing effort that from Ronnie O'Sullivan, and in no time at all he levels the match with Mark Selby at 1 each.
This is Ronnie O'Sullivan's. We've seen Mark Williams radically adjust his break-off shot in order to not leave a pot on for his opponent. In fact, so nearly a fluke. Now where's this cue ball going? Looks as though it's going to find the pocket.
Oh. What?
You just sense that he sees it all immediately, don't you? He's sort of almost sort of computer-like brain, the way he sees the shot, sees the position on the table, sees what he has to do.
Balls to knock in and develop positions such as this one here. Crossing that red by the black, has developed the black, and now
could be away again. He's just had a near total clearance, just missed the last ball.
Again, he's from that little cluster.
20.
Only nudged them a fraction, but
Okay, Kyron Wilson has won the third frame against Mark Williams, so 2-1 to Wilson.
29.
expect to develop them well, although the bottom one, just saw in that camera angle there, would
53.
Yeah, as you say, and now yep.
61.
optimise the essence of great building by not making the cue ball travel unnecessarily. Now the opportunity for error.
Well, my feeling is he's starting to look dangerous again.
75.
First half of the season, he wasn't that keen necessarily on practicing. It was very close to practicing, you know, 4 or 5 hours a day again every day. And he said that himself. But things have changed, I think, in the new year. A record of 7 titles. 2 months out from there, he's starting to look good again. He's starting to look committed, determined, sharp.
Going again, and he's super fit these days. He's doing a lot of running, and he's looking very, very lithe and agile. And that
He feels good and helps him with his snooker. I mean, he got to 2 finals this second successive century. But for the rest of us, it's great viewing. Maybe not for Mark Selby. Possible 137 on. Well, it's become a bit of a masterclass. A 1-2-4 to follow the 1-2-5. And Ronnie O'Sullivan, in no time at all, has gone in front, having lost a pretty lengthy opening frame. He leads Mark Selby 2-1. But Mark Selby, as we know, will not have given this up yet.
Wasn't surprised to see him miss that, but it could have finished. Just wondering whether we've seen the last shot this evening from Mark Selby's cue.
So you do wonder, and
17.
The most difficult to maintain a certain form rather than to try and improve year upon year.
24.
Fall out of love with practice a little.
25. 33.
Barely seen Selby since then, since he potted that pink.
39.
Right centre, but Ronnie won't here because he's too straight on the blue. I don't think he intended to have a saviour. In this case, the red near the right centre for Ronnie.
45. 53.
Wow, does the red pass the pink? It must do.
59.
And it's basically going to be match ball. And in it goes. And what a victory. It could be with 3 centuries. Ronnie O'Sullivan just brushed that off. He's come here, I think, in a very determined mood to, and it's worked, because he may well make his 6th century of today alone. And we're going to...
Yes, when I watch Ronnie like this, I'm just reminded of a comment suggesting that how lovely it would be to be able to play with the freedom.
I think a lot of people watching would agree with that, Dom. But it's great to watch. There will be eagerly tuning in tomorrow to see if he can win this group, put himself... Talk about winning in style. There it is then, the 3rd century in a row to clinch victory. And Mark Selby won what looked like it could be quite a psychologically significant opening frame, but a front row seat at an exhibition of break building from Ronnie O'Sullivan. By the way, stay with us because we're going to go after this to the decider on table 2, so a little bit of bonus coverage coming your way. 125, 124,
133.
140, a total clearance from Ronnie O'Sullivan. What a brilliant display of break building that was. There's still no one quite like him, and he wins his 4th match of the day with his 6th century of the day, and for sure he will be in the playoffs tomorrow. He's beaten Mark Selby